Hey y'all, time for another video. I'm wearing my hat today that my girlfriend got me, so pretty excited about that. Wanted to look a little different. So I'm still in the book of Matthew. I feel like it's gonna take me forever to read that. And I'm reading chapter 13, and he's talking about the parables. He's speaking to people in parables, like the realistic stories with the deep meaning behind it. So I wanted to talk about one of the parables that I read today. It was the seed and the sower. And if you're familiar with that one, it was about 4 different heart postures, basically. So he talked about a farmer that was sowing seed, and he threw out seed and it fell in different places. So he was relating that to us. And one of the places it fell was along a path, where he talks about the birds ate it up. And then the second one was it fell along rocky places where there was less soil. So when the plants came up, the sun scorched it, and they weren't rooted in anything. The soil wasn't that deep, so the plants quickly withered away. And then the third one was they fell among the thorns. So when the seeds grew up into the plants and the thorns were around them, they choked them out. So they didn't have a fighting chance either. They didn't grow up to produce any fruit. And then the last one was they fell on good soil. They had enough soil to grow up and produce a crop. So the disciples asked Jesus, like, why do you keep talking to these people in parables? Like, what's up with that? And Jesus is like, that's the only way they understand it. Because I tell them these things and they don't hear me when I say it. They don't see it when I try to show them. So I have to talk to them in these kind of stories with these parables. That's the only way they'll understand me. So because you know the secrets of heaven and they don't, let me explain it to you what this means. Because I was trying to figure it out myself. Like, what does all of this mean? And he went one by one. Hold on, pause. So he went one by one in the story, and then he said, so the seed that fell along the path and the birds ate it. That means when you hear a message about the word of God and you don't understand it, it's basically like the enemy coming to take whatever you just learned, so you can't apply it. It's like you didn't even know it, basically. That's what he meant by the birds coming to take it away, the enemy coming to take what you've learned. So the second one, when he said they fell along rocky places and there was less soil, so the sun scorched the plants and they weren't fruitful, he's talking about the man that hears and receives the word gladly, but since he's not rooted in the word, he has no root, it's only for a short period of time, and then he quickly falls away. So a little bit better than the first one, but still not rooted in the word, so not very prosperous. So the third one, when he said they fell along the thorns, and then they grew up and choked the plants, so they weren't able to be fruitful as well. That's the man that hears the word, but worries of his life and deceitfulness of wealth, which could be so many things, like treasuring your wealth over your relationship with God, or just making money your master, or there's so many ways you can go with that. That's the guy that he's not prosperous as well. So he kind of falls along the wayside as well. But the last one, the guy that is grounded in good soil, there was enough soil for those plants to grow and be fruitful over 100 times, over 100-fold. That's what they said, 100-fold, or 60 or 30 times. It was like different ways, but anyways, it was very fruitful, very prosperous. That's the guy that hears the word and understands it. So all of that to say, you need to be grounded in the word and actually understand it. It's not enough to just read it and not know what you're reading. You actually have to understand what he's saying, because God is giving you the secrets of heaven. He said, here's the secrets to live an abundant and prosperous life. I'm giving them to you. So abide by them and get the best life possible. Like, I want you to have that. Like, I don't want you to be the guy that falls beside the wayside, and the enemy comes to steal what you've learned, or you're putting your treasures above our relationship. Or no, I want you to read my word and understand it and live a prosperous life. So that's what that parable meant, and I'm definitely going to probably talk about the next parable, because I think they're very informative. I love that Jesus called them the secrets of heaven. So it's worthwhile to understand that and apply it to your life. So hopefully I made sense. I'm still trying to study all of this, read it to understand it. So I will see you all on the next video, and I hope you all have a great day. See you.